Alright, I got a game update. So there's this other feature that I didn't mention in my first video because my first video was like way too long already, and I wasn't exactly sure how I felt about this new feature that just got added to my game anyway, and it's called this Adventure Collection Card Pack feature. And basically they give you 60 days to try to collect all these cards, and each pack has 8 cards in each set. And when you collect all the different sets, you win some really kind of cool prizes. I do like the rewards, the ruby gloves specifically, because I use those ruby gloves to make shovels with anyway. But once you collect them, they just keep giving you more and more, so you end up with all of these duplicate cards. I've got 62 of these, 95 of these, lots of all of these. And so you see these are 1-star, here's a 2-star, and they get more and more difficult star rating wise as you go along. So here's the next one I'm working on, and you can see I'm missing the helmet card here. But in the meantime, I've got, stop it. There's the boulder brush. You can see there's gold ones too, a gold 3-star versus a not gold 3-star. So there's many levels of difficulty baked into this. It's really hard to get a gold card. A gold 5-star card is really hard. And very few opportunities to get those types of things. So you can see there were 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 sets altogether, and I've completed 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 of them. You can see there's 120 altogether. I've collected 110 so far, unique cards. And then if I were to collect all of them, I have 12 days to try to collect all of them. I'm really not trying to collect all of them. I just really wanted to give it a shot one time and see what I thought about it. And so, but if you were to collect all 120, you would get a bunch of cool rewards. You would get a Pappy's Pond makeover, and you would collect this little bird of paradise for 60 days to help on your farm, which would be fun, cool, whatever. I'm not super concerned about it. Again, I think they make, so let's look at this last one, wildflowers here. I've only got 3 of these so far, and these are all gold 4-star, 5-star, a silver 5-star. These are going to be so hard to get. So I'm not really expecting from the normal gameplay to be able to get these, and I'm not going to buy any packs in order to try to win them, because at the end of the day you can click on the little present to see what you're going to win, and it goes away really quickly. But 300 timber is nice, 15 sand dollars is nice. That's the one I love, is the 15 ruby gloves, 15 gold stamps, and 15 gold nets. Those are all really good things to have. The workshop pin. If you're playing a lot, these are really useful rewards to have, but I'm not going to pay in order to get those rewards, you know what I mean? So anyway, I don't know if I explained that well or if I just super confused you, but so you can see I've still got, I have 7 out of 8 there, 6 out of 8, 6 out of 8, and 3 out of 8. So what happens when you end up, well, let me show you real quick. You collect the different cards just by doing what you would normally do. So you can see, because I have all of my people here, I have 100% chance of winning a 2-star pack, and that 2-star pack is probably going to have 3 cards in it, and it might have some 1 and 2 and 3-star cards. So just by doing what you would normally do, like this one has a small chance of earning a 1-star pack. There's all these different ways of earning star packs. The boat race, if I click on the boat race, you can see when people are doing their little task, like this person has to complete 10 order board orders and then they win a 3-star pack. If I complete my, if I get a show animal to a costume mode, I will get a 5-star pack, which has 5 cards in it. Could have 5-star cards in it, but it doesn't guarantee any new cards, and it doesn't guarantee any, gold cards. But sometimes there's one in there. So, it kind of pulls you into playing more of the things than maybe you might otherwise, or anyway, more than I might otherwise want to play at this point. Anyway, so as you keep collecting and collecting, like I said, you get all of these duplicate cards, and it adds up all of the stars from those cards. And so you can see I have 6,582 stars extra from duplicate cards that I've collected. That is a lot of gameplay, let me tell you, in like 50 days. But I was doing some events and some other things, so it really kind of stacked up pretty nicely. And then what you get a chance to do is cash in those duplicate stars for treasure chests. Now, I don't know if when I open these treasure chests, if there's just going to be rewards, or if there might be a chance to get some of those missing cards or not. We're going to find out together. I haven't ever cashed in any duplicate stars at this point, and I really wanted to get enough to open all 3 at the same time, just because I wanted to try to capture it for you guys, because I don't think most people are gonna ever get to the 5,000 points. Maybe they will, but just to show you what it looks like, because I'm always just like, I want to know, is this better than that? Which one should I do? So here's a little video for you, and I'm going to keep this one way under 2 hours this time. So let's jump in. I'm going to go straight for the bad boy here, 5,000. And let's just look and see what this looks like. Because once I click that, what I understand is that it's going to show me all my duplicate cards, and I can go ahead and kind of say which ones I want to cash in. So there's another screen here. It's not just going to pop open. So let's take a look here. Dun, dun, dun. 5,000. You're about to trade 34. So it automatically apparently selects cards for me. And then I can kind of say, see, so this is confusing because I don't know, do I have 94X altogether, including the one that I need for that pack? There was also somebody that was saying, make sure you trade in your gold cards first. Boy. Just go down here and just see. So energy drink says I kind of want it to not select for me. I'm gonna be a little bit, oh, that's gonna be a pain to have to undo all of them. I don't know if that's worth it. Oops, now I can't go back up. Oh, there we go. Nope. All right, I'm gonna X out of this for a minute because it's, yeah, I don't know. It's a little confusing. Should we start with the 500. Let me go back here. Let me X out of this for a minute. I want to see the stones. So I have 95 cards. Okay, here's one answer. I have 95 of these river stones, and I need one to complete the pack, so it's only showing me 94 extras. That was kind of the question that I couldn't articulate right there. And there was something I read about make sure you trade your gold cards first because you can't trade those, but I don't see anywhere where I can trade any of these with other people anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and trust the process here. Let's go ahead back to my 5,000 so you can see it's only taking 94. That's all the duplicates I have. It's not going to take away the one stone that I need. So that's good. These are called cairns, by the way, when you stack them like that. So, all right, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cash all these in then. What do you say? It says it has 5034 selected, though. I don't want to give it more than I need to give it. So let's go ahead and take out some of these. You can see that counter going there. It's 5007 6543210. All right, now I have 5,000 cards. I'm going to go ahead and click trade. All right, see, I did get a card pack. I wasn't sure. Let me take a picture of this. All right, just for my own education later, in case I forget. How I did that, I held down my my side button and my upper button here, the volume up button, and you click them both together. You can take a screenshot that shows up in your photo album later. So I got my 5 ruby gloves. I love ruby gloves. 5 helping hands, 5 speed seed, 5,000 points, and a 5-star green pack. So let's collect that. Now it's going to give me my card pack. So I'm going to open that. See, I did not get any new. If there was a new one, it would say new on it, so I don't even have to try to understand do I have it or not. You can see I got one 5-star card here, but these are all duplicates. A 4-star, these are all duplicates. So now I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more duplicate stars to trade in at some point. So I'm going to collect those. That was fun. Now I go back into here, and I go back into here, and you can see now I've only got 1,500 because it took my 5. Let's go ahead and do the 1,000, see what this gets us. This time it automatically selected 1,073. I don't want to do that, so let's go ahead and okay, let me go back in there. 1,000. Try this instead. Oops. 1,001. Oh, there we go. Now I've got 1,000. Let's do it. All right, now we got a 3-star pack. Take a picture of that. No ruby gloves, but I got the helping hands are really good when you're in the middle of one of the the leaderboard events, and you gotta you boost yourself with some keys, and then you gotta make sure that you're filling the orders quickly. So I love using helping hands for those. I collect them just for that purpose. All right, so 7 more stars across 3 duplicate cards. All right, And then back into here, come back over here. Now I've only got 600 star points available, so I'm going to go ahead and do this last one. It's warning me I'm about to trade 44 extra, so I'm going to come down here and drop that down to there we go, 500. Trade a 1-star pack. 2 helping hands. Open that up. 2 stars. So there we go. That's what it looks like. That's how it works. I did not get any new cards, so I didn't get to complete any new ones, but I didn't, like I said, didn't really expect that. I still only have 110 out of the 120 that I need. I still have 12 days left. And in the meantime, I've got 100 more duplicate stars. I can keep saving up for another treasure chest, I guess, if I want. I also wasn't sure if once you open it, if that's the only time you get to open it or if you can keep doing it. I'm really glad that I went ahead and saved up the 5,000. I really wanted to see what each of them did. I wouldn't necessarily want to have just gotten a whole, but like 10 500 chests. I'm glad I got one 5,000 chest instead. So there we go. That's what I got for you today. I hope that was useful, and I will see you next time.